One adjustment is the angle of this field tip to the conveyor. And basically we want it to be perpendicular. We don't want it to be leaning in this way or leaning in that way, and that will create angles of the label. So we want to initially square the peel tip to the wall of the bottle. You'll see underneath here we have what we refer to as a smiley face slot. And you'll see a bolt there that anchors it, and you'll see a larger bolt. The applicator head is actually mounted to this carousel that moves up and down, and it is mounted on the center bolt, and then the smaller bolt at the bottom in the slot, you can see if we loosen that, we can actually pivot the head one way or another. And so what we would do is we would actually loosen the lower bolt. We would put a square or a bottle, a taller bottle, preferable, on the conveyor next to the peel tip, and we would actually move this until it's square to the wall of the bottle, and then we would lock these adjustments in. The other major adjustment underneath this applicator, which you'll see, is this turnbuckle right here. This essentially, if my hand is the peel tip, it angles the peel tip up and down, and what that gives you is the angle of the label on the bottle as the leading edge hits the wall of the bottle. So we would adjust that using visual references of the actual label on the bottle. Now, what we've got is we've placed the bottle here by the end of the peel tip, and we're going to move the turnbuckle. You'll see how the peel tip is now moving back away. It's actually moving away from the bottle. This would create an angle where the trailing edge of the label would be lower than the leading edge. What we've done now is we've lowered this turnbuckle some, just so that you can see what it looks like when the trailing edge of the label is below the leading edge. So this is the leading edge, this is the trailing edge, and when you look, it's hard to see with this border, but you can see that one is lower than the other by about 1/8 of an inch. And what you would see in real life is that nearly every bottle would be this same distance off. So what we say is, when you see a great portion of the bottles having the labels edges not meeting in the same direction, there is an adjustment to the turnbuckle that needs to be made. And so in the ideal world, you would have about half or more of them exactly matching. You would have a few where one edge is low and a few where one edge is high.